All right, and we're back for another exciting episode of Darkness and Dragons. Thank you all for joining us again for our second session. If you didn't watch the first one, don't worry about jumping back. You will take you right through what you missed last time, and you can jump right in today and get to know our dear friends who are definitely not going to be in any trouble because D&D is a super safe game. Probably you guys are going to have like a tea party, maybe?
Ooh, for sure.
Yeah, that sounds right. There might be poison in the tea, but you know,
Yeah.
things might happen. So to start
Jesus.
off, let's go over what kind of happened in our first session. Do take a look back at it. We have it also up on YouTube now, and here's what you missed if you were here. We met our three adventurers, Ryan, Elly, and Penny, during a special event in the capital called the Menagerie. The Menagerie is a yearly event where people parade around all the things that they own, things being including people and other distressing things. And they found themselves fighting four bandits. One of them, which they released, even though they were supposed to bring someone in for interrogation, and they managed to reclaim for the king, or for the prince rather, a single glass key. They managed to make it back to the castle, and they told Atlas, who's the crown prince, what they had found, and he destroyed this key. So everyone was a little curious why he would do that. From then on, we kind of met around the castle with a few different people. We had Elly and Atlas having a sword fight and having some bickering. We saw just how awkward Atlas is anytime he's around Ryan, who also shares a room with him. And Penny took one of the skulls from the men that they had killed and got a new friend named Brian. And that was pretty much most of our first game. We ended with a bit of a cliffhanger. Elly, who had a friend who's the only other person who survived when her people were destroyed, Carmen, and Carmen asked for a favor, and she asked Elly to deliver something on her behalf, and it was an identical glass key. So that was kind of where we left things. Do each of you want to share kind of something that happened with your character that you think was especially exciting, or maybe showed off something about the character that you might not get on the first watch? We'll go around. Do you want to do Ryan first? Put you on the spot.
All right.
I don't.
Who's someone you had an interesting conversation with last time?
I mean, I didn't kill a guy. Did I kill a guy? I killed a guy. I killed one of those guys, didn't I?
You cut one of the guys.
I killed one of those guys
as well. His Achilles tendon.
Yes, I did. So he couldn't run away.
Yeah, you know.
Was it my idea to let him go?
It was your idea.
We're a group, so it's not like it was one person's idea. What else did I do?
That's good. So we got to see Ryan show some empathy and let someone go, even though someone else might have just killed them or brought them back as requested. Elly, anything that stood out to you last game?
We're a group, so it's not like.
I got to almost cleave a person in two, which I thought was pretty darn cool. Yep.
Very nice.
I also got a new mission.
Yeah. We'll see where that key gets you to.
You yelled at Atlas.
You did. You made the Crown Prince feel bad.
It's cool to yell at.
Well done.
You did. You shouted at him. And then stormed off.
And Penny, anything from your side that stands out?
I think finally getting back to some semblance of scholarly activity, finding some pleasure in her work again.
Nice.
Being able to, yeah.
And we kind of saw Penny like lose track of time and end up forgetting to eat and things like that. So bit of a bookworm,
Yes.
that one. All right.
A little bit, yeah.
Awesome. So that's a little bit of what we did last time. Let's dive in to this week's episode. So we're going to start off with Elly. Elly, you are in a mountain range covered in snow. It's cold, it's wet, and you are exhausted.
It's my favorite way to be.
All right. Well, if that's your choice, sure. You see a cave up ahead. It looks very small. Like you'd have to get down on all fours to be able to climb in.
Super duper. I do that.
Okay.
I go to the cave.
Give me a survival check. Let's get some clicky clacks in play here.
Ooh. That's a 7.
Ooh, all right. Your hands are just freezing cold. Like they're shaking violently. It's really, really difficult to coordinate them in any kind of meaningful way to get this done. You just keep going, and you're shaking, and you're crying, and there's tears kind of freezing to your cheeks as you go. You're not making much progress. You gonna keep at it?
I'm gonna keep at it.
Okay. Elly keeps digging. It's hardly making any progress. The snow is falling seemingly endlessly and just adding more and more. And in the end, you manage to get inside the cave, but you almost have to like slide in on your stomach. And when you do, you're almost immediately closed off from the outside. Like it's pitch dark in this area.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no. Can I see anything around me? Or is it just black?
It's pitch dark. You don't seem to have anything on you besides a blade and your furs.
I'll hold my blade in one hand and I'll just kind of feel around.
Okay. You touch the edge of the cave wall, and it is also just bitterly cold. Even though you're not making much progress, you are certainly making your way a little bit deeper into the cave. Eventually, your foot slips on a bit of a drop in the ground. Let's have an athletics check.
Ooh, my favorite. It was almost a natural 20. 17.
Beautiful. You manage to do a bit of a roll and catch yourself up on your feet. And as you do, you see yourself like peering over, like you're teetering kind of half forward. And you can see that the cave floor ends right in front of you. And it dips down into this underwater lake, and you can actually see some glowing kind of fungus down there. So you have a bit of a sense of the fall, but clearly you could have easily fallen down into this pit. There's a little ways around,
Well, that was close.
It was rather close. There's a bit of a pathway to your left that you could walk around.
Okay, I'm gonna start scooting along the wall.
It's slow, and it's painful. Like, it's a little bit warmer in here since there's no ice and snow kind of piercing at you, but as the feeling comes back into your hands and into your feet, it's almost colder, like they become so much more painful. Eventually, you make your way down towards the water. It looks a little bit strange, like even with these weird glowing plants which you've never seen before, it's just kind of odd. It just feels weird down here.
Like, I've never seen anything like this before.
Nope.
Is there anything close that I can touch to, like...
Yeah, I mean, you could touch some of the moss itself. You could try to take some. You could jump in the water. You can touch the water. You can... There's also a couple pathways.
Maybe I'll... Great. I love choices.
Good.
I think I'll dip my hand into the water to try to touch some of the glowing stuff.
Okay. You reach in, and as soon as you do, there's like this... It's almost like the water turns to stone. Like it almost seems to like try to hold on to your hand as you reach in. Like it stops shimmering and it starts being this like solid force that's sucking on your hand.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
It started with just your fingertips, and it starts expanding down to your knuckles. It starts pulling you in, and as it does, when you're standing on top of the water now, it doesn't pull you in. It seems to be grabbing only flesh. And it keeps pulling at you. Do a survival check.
The fuck? Oh my god. Worst nightmare. Fuck. 10.
Cool. You keep pulling and you're not making much progress. You're slowing it down a bit, but it keeps pulling you deeper and deeper, and you get this sense that it will devour your entire body. You feel it lick over your knuckles up towards your wrist, and you scream at the top of your lungs, and it echoes through the room. And then you wake up in bed.
Nope. Don't like that. Don't like that. I'll just kind of like sit up in bed, and I'm like, okay.
When you push yourself up,
that's enough space for me.
When you push yourself up, the hand that you were touching it with feels stiff and solid, like it's painful to move your hand. Yeah.
I'm like, come on, you stupid thing. I'm mad.
Okay.
I'm mad
from
at my hand.
The bunk below you, you hear a voice. Have a nightmare. It's Carmen.
No, actually, it was quite a pleasant dream. How'd you know?
As you kind of sit up, she gives you a look, and it's like, it's almost sympathetic. Like, this is maybe the kindest expression you've seen from Carmen in a long time. She says, if you say so.
What's your face doing?
What's your face doing?
Why are you making that face?
Why
Stop
are you
it.
making that face?
Stop. You're making it face. I'm going. And I'll just go.
You both get up immediately and like go in the opposite direction with the same amount of energy and purpose. Yeah, and you head out to maybe the bathing chambers.
I'm like, what day is it? Been like a week. Okay, yeah, the bathing chambers.
You're like, what day is it? It's any day, so I work. There's no vacations in Caracat. No weekends. Also, you don't get paid.
No.
Not in slavery, anyway.
What a shitty life.
No,
Who would want to
I'll
be a
go-
slave? Great. Everything hurts. Have fun having a nice bath. All right, let's go to Ryan. You wake up feeling, well, let's find out. What would I roll? Let's say nature. Let's see how well you can sleep. Let's see if it was restful.
Nature.
Just like real life.
That is not one of my good stats. 4.
Cool.
Total.
4 total.
All together.
Including all the other numbers. Great. Yeah, you
including all the numbers. I checked.
slept like balls. You kept thinking about getting up in the night, and then you got to your door, and then you were like, no, and you went back to sit down, and you just couldn't calm yourself down. But it's morning. You can see the sunlight coming in through the crack underneath your door. You can hear Atlas moving around.
I'm gonna stay in there.
You're gonna stay in your room until he leaves?
I'm officially avoiding him now. Well, yeah, if I can.
Okay.
And then I'll go.
So you're getting ready in the slowest possible way?
So he'll be up and out. Yep.
Okay.
Like a real grown-up.
Yeah, like a really adult reaction to spending the night in
Like
someone's
really
room.
Adult. Yeah. It's a room within a room. It's not even
it's
like
not even
that.
a real room. Cool.
It's
Atlas.
not real.
He takes about 20 minutes to get ready. You hear him kind of moving around, having a drink. You can hear him putting his armor on. And then it goes quiet for a minute or so. And then you hear a knock at your door.
I will go answer it.
Crap.
Am I supposed to answer the door?
Yeah, well, I mean, technically he could just walk in anytime he wants, but he knocks.
Oh, okay. All right. That's the polite thing to do, right?
Yes.
Knocking?
Knock. Well, yeah.
Who does that?
Most people, Ellie. Most people.
Elly knocks. It's just, heads off.
Really? Yeah.
It's like through the door.
All right.
Hello.
You open the door, and
It's Ellie.
And Atlas is standing there in front of you, looking handsome and awkward as usual. Good morning.
Good morning. Did you forget something?
No. I just, Did you sleep well?
Yes. Thank you. Did you?
Yes. Thank you.
I feel like we're both lost.
Absolutely. You said that with the same level of conviction.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do you have plans for the day?
I usually go meet Elly for breakfast and then go for a walk and meet Penny. No, not really. No offense, guys. Sorry.
My mother wished to have tea with you today.
Sorry, that doesn't make sense. What? Does tea mean something that I don't understand? Is that like...
He's certainly treating it like it means more than you know it means. You can see like his Adam's apple like jumping, like he's swallowing hard, like he doesn't. No, tea and finger foods I can come along if you'd like.
Yes. Yes, she's terrifying.
All right. I'll meet you here then.
Okay.
You
I'll
should wear
dress
something
properly.
Something revealing.
Of course.
All right. Enjoy your morning. And he kind of like runs off. Like there's like a little boy, like just like, oh God, I hated that.
Lock the door.
There's no lock on your door.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, the worst. Well, there's no key. There's no.
Not for your room.
No. Oh,
there's a key for his room.
Oh, my room within a room. It's
yeah,
not,
your room is like a closet.
My closet has a mirror, okay? I don't know who else's closet has a mirror, but that's a pretty fancy closet if it does. I'm just saying. Okay, yeah. I will go get dressed. As pretty trampy as I can make it. That's a fine line.
What is pretty trampy
I feel like
for Ryan? Like colors,
Oh,
fabrics?
I mean like pretty and trampy, both at the same time. Classy trampy.
Titties out, but lots of color.
Yeah, like respectful titties, not like offensive titties. Respectful titties.
Right.
I know the difference. Don't look at me like you don't know the difference. You know the difference. Yeah, maybe like side boob. That's kind of classier, isn't it?
There you go.
Side boob.
Side boob's classier.
Which is classier? Side boob, top boob, or under boob?
Don't act like you.
Or like middle boob, like a little peepee hole.
Side, 100%. You can do both. But it's like, yeah.
Side boob, open back.
Yeah. Center, side.
Okay.
Yeah.
What color is this outfit?
Yeah. Do they have like, I don't want to call this in Harry Potter. Like, do they have house colors? It's really stupid. Is she a Ravenclaw?
They
no.
do. They're the colors of our channel. So like a darkish grayish black and gold.
Ooh, those really aren't my colors though.
You better make them your colors.
I mean, the gold is usually more of a highlight. You know, you could do like a gold necklace maybe.
That's a joke, right? It's a fucking joke. I got a gold necklace.
Oh, I know. You can have
just so happens,
and it goes down your back and connects to the back of your dress. Do one of those like sexy back chains.
Sure. Sure.
All right. You probably need someone to help you do that.
Let's. God. That's gonna be Penny. Sorry, no offense, Elly.
Oh no, Elly would just be like, rip.
I'll sit down on the ground. Don't worry, Penny.
Okay.
But Elly's hands are dirty, and
yeah, Elly doesn't believe in like washing your hands before medical procedures. So
yeah. So
all right. So your dress is mostly done up. But you do need some help with the back. So you can put on like maybe a robe or a cloak and make your way down to Penny's room.
Yeah.
Cool. You're on the top floor, so you have to go down a couple flights to get to where Penny's rooms are. And you can hear happy humming.
I knock at the door. Knock. See?
Hello, who is it?
It's me.
Hi, me. I'll be right there. Oh, jeez. Okay, I need to put this here. I need to put this over here. Vat of chemicals. Can't move that right yet. Okay. Don't mind the mess. It's fine. I open up the door. Hello.
Hello.
Wow. Are you going? Like, did you just get out of the bath and you're wearing? Or is it going outside? Or
No.
Okay.
No. Can I come in?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Don't touch whatever's in that barrel right there.
Honey, I promise I will not touch a single thing in this room.
Oh, I mean, if you want to touch any of the skulls, just let me know and I can bring them down. No, not your thing? Okay.
I'm good. They're nice to look at. That's enough, I think. Yeah. Right. Actually, I needed your help a little bit.
Of course.
Because I have tea with Empress Penelope.
Oh, fun! She's the one that we can't say.
Not fun.
Oh,
not fun.
Not fun.
We don't talk about the war crimes. It's
not
don't
about
do.
the war crimes.
Her husband's so nice, though. Right? Mr. Cade's so
I know.
nice.
Like, you and I are like besties. Mr. Cade and I, we're like this. It's so nice. So.
Have you seen him again?
I don't think so. I've mainly been working on my studies. Do you want me to see him again? I'm sure he would like an audience. I might need to return one of his books.
You didn't steal it, did you?
So you had a necklace, right?
Yeah. And a few cloths at the back that I can't reach. If you could just. It's a bit.
Yeah. No. I can do that. Do you want me to
small,
sit on a chair, or I can stand on my bed, or?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Thank you.
Get up onto the bed. I'm gonna
try and steal you a sandwich.
I don't know how this thing works. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I think I'm gonna roll. What do you think?
It's all like done up wrong. It's like hiked up one cheek of her ass. Oh,
Right?
that's not.
That's not. I like.
I don't think that's what
reach around to like connect it to like some kind of thing. It's like wait, no, that's not.
Let's do. You know what? Let's do a perception roll. Maybe. Can you perceive how these things would all come together?
Okay. I'm really good at perception, you guys. I got a -2 on that.
What?
So that's going to be...
You got what?
No, I rolled an 8. I got an 8.
So you got an 8 total, or you rolled an 8 and got a -2?
No, I got a 10. -2. I got an 8.
How complicated is this back? Does it have like multiple chains coming together, or is it fairly simple?
Probably. It's probably like I have a picture of a dress on Pinterest, and you know how they like all like come together like into one.
Yeah, almost like a spine.
Yes, and they all kind of connect, but they like drape down the back, right?
Yes.
I should have to bring that picture. It's a very pretty dress. Damn it, Penny.
We'll put it on Instagram. So Penny is trying, and Penny is taking a long time, and you can feel things kind of getting knotted. In the end, you have to take a scrap of paper from one of Penny's books, and draw what the back should look like. But with the drawing, Penny manages it. Makes a lot more sense when you see how
I
it's
couldn't
supposed to
intuit,
look.
but
yeah.
When I see it, I'm like, oh, that's supposed to be a rib cage.
Oh.
Okay, now I got it.
Yeah, like as soon as you realize it looks kind of like a rib cage, you're like, got it.
That's not what I was doing.
You did not tell me that it looked like a rib
got
cage.
It. Clip. Yeah.
I thought it was a spider web.
Who knows?
You got to put it into Penny context.
Okay. Success. Continue your conversation.
So are you? What are you afraid of with the she who will not be named the war criminal?
No, it's the other part. You're not supposed to say it. You can say her name. We're not supposed to say she's a war crime. Right. Such as round.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Penelope,
Right.
who did things that shall not be named.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's confusing.
Right. I'm still learning these cues. I'm so in my book.
Don't worry. No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Okay.
Poison.
But did you give her any cause to do that?
Existing.
Existing? Well, I'm existing.
She's not. She's not pleased with my lack of performance in my assigned duties.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, when my professors were kind of saddened about me, I would always double down and work extra hard to do whatever they wanted me to do. Is that something that maybe like that? I got me through a lot of schooling, and
but imagine, right? Your
Okay.
books had legs, and they were running away from you. You had to study them, but they had legs, and they were running. And then some of the books didn't like you, and they were snapping at you. Then imagine trying to do it's more like that.
Oh, so all I need to do is dispel magic.
No.
No? Because books don't usually run on their own unless they're...
It's a metaphor.
Oh.
Books are a metaphor for
Okay.
Atlas.
Oh, that's the guy that you're supposed to do whatever he wants? Not do whatever he wants. I'm really confused. I don't know. Are you supposed to do whatever he wants?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you not doing whatever he wants?
He doesn't. I am, yes, but he doesn't want anything. So it's hard to do everything he wants when he doesn't want.
Have you asked him what he wants?
Not vocally.
Oh.
In
Like
audible words. No. But.
Well, if you ask him what he wants, then he can tell you what you want or what he wants, and then you'll be in the good favors of the queen. Right? No. I'm getting a strong no vibe from that.
It's.
Do you want me to ask him for you?
Oh, no.
No.
No. I'll talk to him.
Okay.
So I appreciate all of your ideas.
Okay.
That is very helpful. But
I won't talk to him about it.
No, Penny. No, Penny, look at me. Penny. Penny. No, Penny. No.
Okay.
No talking to Alice. None. Zero.
I'm not gonna. Don't worry. I'm not gonna talk to Atlas.
Okay. No.
I won't.
Okay.
Why would I need to talk to him? I don't need to talk to him.
Okay. Promise.
I do need to talk to him, but not about that. Just want to be clear. But I won't bring it up. I won't even mention it.
None of this.
No. Not about this.
And no war crimes.
I would never commit a war crime. Well, not
to discuss. Don't discuss war crimes.
No war crimes.
You going to talk to him about the skulls? You going to talk to him about your skulls?
It hasn't come up. He hasn't really been in my room.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, none of my alarm traps have gone off.
Oh.
So, I don't think so.
Right.
You think he knows how to disarm alarm traps?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, I don't know him that well, but I would say no.
Okay.
Seems like a more like an Elly, like a smash things in kind of person. Just smashing.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
No, big people, big swords, big.
Right. Is that why you're around? To like not smash things? Like if you have like a jackhammer and you need like a screwdriver, but you're a jackhammer and you need to do the job of a screwdriver, is that why? Is that what he wants you to do?
Classy, I'm a screwdriver.
No, I'm saying like the different tools. I'm using what you were using as metaphors. Like the book isn't actually a book.
Oh, different tools for different jobs.
Yes.
Right. Yes, that's slightly offensive, but not completely inaccurate. But
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're the screw to his jackhammer. No?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Except there's no jackhammering nor screwing, so it's just two tools.
The necklace looks beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, very elegant dress. I like how it's like a little bit of the side boob on the side, and then you got like this heart crest right in the center.
Right.
Very nice.
Classy boob. Classy, right? It's not in your face boob. It's classy.
Yeah, it's fun and flirty while also being like business cash. I like it.
Also being, please don't murder me. Right? It says that, right?
Definitely says
Like,
not
I
a
don't
target
deserve
to
to
be
die.
murdered.
Too cute to be poisoned.
Too cute to stab. Yeah.
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 There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm hitting the right marks. Perfect.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Good. Right.
Breakfast?
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm going to go meet Elly for breakfast. Are you hungry? Have you eaten? You haven't eaten, have you?
No. So I guess I should.
You probably should, yeah.
Probably should. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Is everything safe in here if we leave for a little while? Nothing's going to explode.
I'll just set up my.
Catch fire.
I'll set up my traps and then we can go.
Right.
How long does it
far
take
outside
for
that door.
Penny to set up all of their traps?
Not very long. I just need a bucket that is strategically placed above the door.
Oh, I like it. People like it's a mage's like room, like it's gonna be trapped with magic, but like really, it's just a bucket. A plus. Perfect.
It's a bucket of water. It's not even gonna kill you. It's gonna make you wet.
I think I'm using the acid that's inside the.
Oh, you're gonna use used
that
brain
dissolve the
skin
human
on-
flesh.
Oh. Ooh. All right.
Oh,
Don't sneak into Penny's room.
that's a Brianer in there. That's Brian acid. Don't do it.
All right, Elly, you are already down at breakfast, and you got your food in front of you, a big platter of delicious things, and you can't get your mind off what Carmen asked you to do yesterday.
Yeah, I'm like shoveling food into my mouth, and I'm just like frowning as I'm doing it. Just like, yeah. Until I see my friends, and I'll just kind of stand up, and I'll be like, "I've been waiting all morning for you."
Sorry.
Hello.
Oh my goodness, Ryan, you look stunning.
Doesn't she?
Thanks to
I
Penny.
help with the necklace.
Thanks to Penny.
And not me. And I just have food all over me.
I'm gonna sit like on the opposite side of the table as Elly, like not in an offense, but I'm not sitting next to her. Like I'm not sitting within her arms reaching distance. So like make like a radius with her arms, and I am nowhere in that distance.
Let me love you.
No. With your jam fingers. Fuck off.
Duly noted.
That's me. She's
Fuck off
basically
with your jam fingers. Tea with Empress Penelope later.
Oh, that sounds absolutely not horrible at all.
That's a complete lie. It sounds like the worst thing I can possibly imagine.
Don't know what you're talking about. I'm a very good liar.
It's legitimately the most terrifying thing I think any of us can think of.
100%. Absolutely. She's, have you seen her? Have you seen her?
I mean, I feel like I could take her one-on-one.
No. No. Having watched both of you fight, she is... Don't... Yeah, you probably could, Penny. You could. I know you could.
Oh,
but she's terrifying.
Well, then I'm glad I'm not the one having tea with her.
Sure. I could put the dress on you. You could go.
Could you?
Why not? You and Atlas get along. You'd have a better time than I would.
Wearing a dress? Yeah, you
Want to see
mind?
you in a dress.
No.
Want to see you in a dress. Want to see you in a dress.
Well, you never see it.
Oh.
You can't make me.
Oh. Not even if I ask really nicely? What if we're going to like a really fancy ball?
What if we're going to go to a ball? We're slaves.
Yeah.
You're hired.
Right.
Yeah, sure. If we ever go to a ball, I'll make
We
sure.
have to go to a ball. And he will wear a dress. Good one.
At least it's like we're never going to a ball.
No.
Yeah. And I'll wait until they all get kind of settled, and I'm like, okay, you need to come close, come close. Ryan, come close.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just
I'm like immediately like that far away. I'm like,
Like, eye to
I feel
eye.
like I don't want to get you. I don't want to get you sick. I'm just going to. I can hear you. It's fine.
Are you trying to deceive Elly?
Okay, well,
Yes. Or persuade her that I am not well.
smart enough to see. She's not.
like, okay.
She's just like, oh, that's terrible. I hope you don't die.
Immediately to death.
And I'll make sure like no one's. Can I check to make sure no one's around us? Really?
Yeah, do a perception check. Let's see how sure you are that you're not being overheard.
Perception. 17.
Okay. You're pretty sure that you're good.
Okay. And I'll just. I've just got this like ball of something in my hand. So I just pulled from my cleavage. So I spoke to Carmen yesterday, and I don't know if have you met Carmen? She's the forge keeper, the smith. She's one of my people. She's Carmen. Yeah, she's a. but she gave me this, and I'll just like unfold it and show them.
That's
What is that?
how did she forge it?
I don't think she can forge glass, Penny, but I mean, you never know.
Right? How did she blow that?
What?
Well, you blow glass, so you don't forge glass. You blow it, right?
No, that's what I meant. She sure blows. And I'm just kidding.
Oh, that's a.
Plus
I
10
see
burn.
what. Oh, I stepped into that one.
See what you did?
Oh boy.
But no, and I'll
See
just
what you did there?
I'll cover it back up and I'll stick it back in my shirt. She gave me an address.
Hmm.
She wants this to be delivered. I owe her a favor for fixing my axe, but
Should we?
No. That's not.
Deliver?
That is not. First of all, that's not a fair exchange of favor. You should give that to Atlas.
I don't think we should. He's crushed the last one. We don't even know where this one goes.
He might also ask where that
You're going
came
to deliver
from.
it to someone that you don't even know, from someone that you don't particularly like.
Well, I mean, I trust her more than I trust, the royals.
Hmm.
you never know. I mean, what if this goes somewhere amazing? What if it opens something that could change everything?
And what if it goes somewhere horrible that leads to certain doom?
Well, I mean, then we won't be enslaved anymore, so it's kind of...
Can I hold
The
it
enslavers
for...
will be dead.
Can I hold it for 10 minutes, please?
Okay, just be careful.
That's the most wizardy sentence I've ever heard.
I will
Can I just hold
ritualistically cast identify.
For 10 minutes.
Yeah, don't let anyone see it.
I'm like,
puts it in her mouth. Oh.
Can I just...
Do you think you want a key?
The sheer look of horror when I swallow it, like, oh no.
I will see it in about 8 to 10 hours.
Get us some roughage. Get us some fucking roughage. I'm not sitting by the point. Your idea, Ellie. You're the one that brought the key. It's your fault she swallowed it. Go take it for a walk. It gets the bowels moving. Go, go.
I can jump up and down really fast. It'll move everything quickly.
I will not do that. I will cast identify though to see if there's anything.
In like an alternate timeline,
there is an alternative timeline where Penny does that, but this isn't the one. I think she's just like covered and like keeping her eyes to it.
Oh man!
All right. Continue talking. I'll let you know in 10 minutes.
Well, I gotta spend all my energy on this, so...
Listen, Brian, I know you don't think this is a good idea, but I think we should just... Why not try it? I mean, I've known Carmen all my life, and she could have killed me many times, and she hasn't yet, so why not?
That's not the marker of a good friend, first of all. So they haven't killed you yet. Second of all, she even tell you who she was bringing this key to?
No, but it's got an address, and it's not in the palace, so maybe...
And you're making the assumption that because it's coming from Carmen, that this person is automatically a better person than Atlas?
Maybe? Yes?
And I asked 20 questions in a row.
No. Listen, I know it seems crazy. I mean, you know, I'm not an idiot, but if you won't come with me, then I'm going to go alone. And if you try to tell the prince, I'm going to lock you in a closet.
Live in a closet? You're going to lock me in a closet.
I'm going to lock you in your room.
You're going to lock me in a closet. What is that? Right.
Listen, you're my friend. You should come with me. So I don't die. How about that? You're going to let me die if I go alone?
Don't do that face. Don't do the eyes. Don't do the sad eyes. I have...
Ellie doesn't know how to make a sad face. It's kind of like...
like constipated.
Like...
Trying to convince me. Later. Tea first. Tea first. If I survive that, then... But we're not just going there and handing it over.
Of course.
We're going to go, ask questions.
Ryan, I'm not an idiot. Of course we're going to ask questions. And of course you're going to go have your tea. Maybe we should stay close by in case something happens, or...
Atlas is going, though.
Oh, well,
did not want to. Do I want to have tea with his mother, alone, without him? Good one.
All right. So you've got a plan.
I don't understand.
Penny just like...
I want to know everything about this key.
All right. Penny has been staring at this key for 9 minutes and 57 seconds when Penny, this key is not
mimic.
This key is not magical in itself. But you can tell that it was made how to phrase this. It was made by someone with a connection to magic. So it's more got a feeling around it, and you get a sense of like hope. Like someone is like desperately hoping when this was made.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hand it back to Elly.
Anything else that your spell might be able to, like any other specific questions about it?
I think I was just trying to get a read on it. I was going to see if there was any like magical properties. Also like what it is that it unlocks. But I don't think that is the scope of the spell. I think it's just any kind of...
No, but you've been looking at it pretty closely though. While you've been doing the spell. So I'm going to say you maybe get a bit of a perception kind of check in this, just from what the key actually looks like.
Okay.
It does look identical to the one you saw last time. It's as strong as, like, it looks fairly thick. Like, it doesn't look easily broken unless you were trying to break it. And if you look along it, you can almost see seams. Like it was made from maybe like a master or maybe from like a clay molding.
Interesting. So it wasn't like a glass that's been blown into flourishing. This has almost been forged.
Yeah, it looks kind of like it. It definitely looks more like a forged key than it does something that was just custom made or magically made.
I think the first thing I would say is this key hasn't been blown. It was forged.
Penny's got like the most.
So it was like kind of like. There's hope around it.
I like pull it out from my shirt again, and I'm just like rubbing it on my face.
No, there's not the key. The key isn't hope. Well, it might be. I don't know. Whoever forged this had a lot of hope. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. It seems good, but there's also no like actual, like it's not a magical key or anything like that. But
I mean, what could be wrong with hope?
Well, it could be like hope that somebody dies.
I mean, yeah.
Could be hope that it overthrows something. But it could also be like hope for cookies. So, I mean, maybe this is just like a room giant full of cookies. I mean, I'd be very hopeful for that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we'll find a room full of cookies.
So we definitely need to hand this off.
Cookies. It's never a room full of cookies. It's never a room full of cookies.
It could be, Ryan.
It's never a room full of cookies.
It could.
But what if it is?
Then the cookies are poisoned. That's what.
No! Why would you poison the cookies? Poison perfectly good cookies.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not brunch with the queen.
Well.
That is a room full of poisoned cookies. I ever saw one. Metaphorically poisoned cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Room full of them.
Do you, maybe while you're going to your lunch thing, we can drop off the key so that you are implicated?
Yeah, murder lunch. Yeah.
I think maybe we should wait.
Or do we want to wait and do it all at once?
I think we should go together.
Be all like sneaky in the dark of night?
Yeah, Ryan's incredibly sneaky. She's incredibly helpful with stuff like that.
That's true. I'm not. I kind of stick out.
Yeah, me too, a little bit.
Well, we'll work on that.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
We've got a plan at least.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Shitty one, but
Shitty plan is still a plan.
I never said it was a good plan. I said it was a plan.
All right.
Yeah.
You've got
one shitty plan.
You got one shitty plan. Elly, Penny, you guys have a bit of time to start planning or prepping if there's anything you want to do before you head into the city. You have an address of where you're going to deliver this. You have the key itself. And, of course, your own thoughts and concerns and fears. Ryan, you got about an hour before you go to tea.
I'm probably just going to go back to the room, keep
Try not
fucking
to.
with my face, because you know how girls are. Maybe, no? No? No?
Yeah, just try not to throw
You
up.
think everything's done, and then you just keep... Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
keep getting
that.
those wingtips and like.
Pace it, yeah. There's a comedian, Eliza Schelsinger, and she's like, there's like a point, girls, where you're not getting any hotter. And every minute that he's late to pick you up is another minute that we spend fucking with our faces. She's like, that's how I ended up with body glitter on. Because he was 20 minutes late. It wasn't even body glitter, it was craft glitter. She's very funny. She's very funny.
Craft glitter is never coming off. Dear
No.
Lord.
Yeah,
All right.
bad idea.
Elly, Penny, you have a bit of time to plan your activities for tonight. Penny, you can kind of go wherever you want. Elly, you are not supposed to be outside the castle, nor is Ryan, without a signed note. You can just try to go without it. You can try to get a forgery. You can try to convince someone to sign one for you.
I can go and report back. Like, do you want me to scope out the place?
You could use the regular girl, like if you go to like any guy security guard, be like, I need to go into town. You sign this, I'm on my period.
Yeah. Tampons. I need tampons.
Every time. It doesn't even have to like just be like, I'm on my period. And they're like, just yes, go. Yeah. Seriously, find the most uncomfortable dude security guard you can find. One of those ones. And if he's okay with it, find another one. There'll be a weird one somewhere.
Yeah.
Just keep trying. Keep trying to do this.
It's so heavy, you guys. It's like drip. It's not good.
Like serious. Yeah.
It's coming.
Sorry, I don't want to
feel
like.
it.
Sorry, I don't want to interfere on your plan.
We're gonna find the most naive and new guard who is so out of his element in the castle, and we are going to weird him into giving us a note. Right, Penny?
As long as I don't talk through this, yes.
What do you mean you don't want to talk?
I can't lie. I'm a horrible liar.
Just be weird, Penny. You're great at that.
Weird? Am I weird?
You're wonderfully weird. It's a very endearing quality. Don't worry. Fine.
I'm like having a flashback right now of like my entire life. I'm like, am I weird?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
And then but the entire time, Penny's just like staring into space like a weirdo.
Penny constantly
Just
has
dead
like
eyes.
Penny has like one of those like a sim like thought bubbles at all times
Floating.
that no one else can see. All right. All right. So you're looking for the most naive of the guards.
Yeah, we're gonna hunt one down.
All right. Let's see who's gonna try to find the one. Who's gonna try to perceive the most innocent, terrified guard. You can work together if you want.
I mean, Penny's so innocent. Yeah, maybe let's work together. Penny knows innocence better than I do, so maybe like looking through her eyes, she can do it. But I'll help her.
Okay.
I'll,
Okay. So I'll roll a perception.
Yep.
All right. That's a 14.
All right. You find one that he looks new. You haven't seen him here before. He's looks a little lost, so maybe that's a good sign.
I think that one right there.
That one. Oh, okay.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yes.
And I'll like
my
trot
lady?
up to him.
And then he like kind of realizes like, why did I say that? And he stands up.
Yep. I would say so. We've been looking for you for hours. Where have you been?
For me?
Yes, for you.
I'm just going to guard duty. I'm on the back gates today. Ma'am?
The back gates? No, you're supposed to be writing us a letter. We've got a mission in the city. Head captain told us to come to you.
To me? I've never written a letter before.
Yes?
What kind of letter?
He said you were one of the most trustworthy guards, one of the most trustworthy who knew people, and he said that you could write us a letter because he didn't have time. He had to run off.
He said my name. What would he say exactly?
He said your name.
Roll a perception.
Go find.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion or perception?
Persuasion.
Persuasion? It's not as good. 16.
16. Okay. Really? He said to find Ben?
Yes. He said Ben, it's his most trustworthy guard. That was it. He said he was so proud of the work you've been doing, and so he sent us to you.
I mean, I haven't done anything special.
But you're special, Ben.
Like pat him on the shoulder. Okay.
He said, "What a great job you've been doing."
What kind of note do you need?
Oh, just a basic written statement that we're going off into the city, signed off by you. Best Ben in the guard command.
What are you going to do in the city?
We have a top secret mission from the Empress.
Oh, well then the Empress should probably sign your letter. If it's that serious, I wouldn't want to get involved.
No. It can't be from her. Because if it tracks back to her, then we're all dead. The whole kingdom dead.
Oh.
Yep. It'll be a political disaster.
But if you have a note from me, won't it get back that since I work for her? Shouldn't you just...
No, because it would be... No. You're fine, Ben. You're just one of the guards. You're one of the lovely guards. But if it comes back to her, we're all doomed.
So you want my help because if you get caught, they'll think maybe I was just new and it won't go back to her.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. You were new. You're just doing your job. And that's why our captain sent us to you.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Do you have a note that I need to find paper?
I hand him some paper.
Penny's been entirely quiet and just is like I like we have the scene of the two of them talking and then there's just paper rising up from like below scene. Oh, thank you. What are the names I should include? He starts writing.
Yes, that'll be Eliwick,
Elly.
von Strassenburg, Penetha,
How do you
The
spell Vaughn?
and it's with a VWOHN.
Okay, so traditional way. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and your friend?
Very traditional.
And he looks over at Penny.
Yes, Penetha. And don't forget the great Reinhold of Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie. Okay. It's quite a name.
Yep, that's it.
And your friend as well. Does she need a letter?
No, if you just put us all in here, we're good.
Okay. What name do you give for Ryan?
Reinhold
Ryan what?
of Poughkeepsie.
Of Poughkeepsie. Okay.
Reinhold?
Isn't that in Ohio? Is that Ohio?
I don't know. Poughkeepsie popped into my head.
Oopsie.
Okay. He writes them all out and looks at them for a
I should
second.
not be flying.
If I give you this, you'll come back and let me know if it was a success.
Of course, we'll give you the complete rundown. And you will be honored beyond all that you thought you could be honored of. Yep.
He's like, okay. Here you go. And he hands you a slip of paper.
Thank you. Safekeeping.
She said I don't have pockets.
She does. She definitely doesn't
She
use them.
does not use them. It's boobs. Boobs only.
Only
She's got like a whole bunch of pockets and nothing in
Front
them.
pocket.
Just
There's like a
boobs.
bag of holding in there. Boobs of holding!
But for real though,
But yeah.
that's how that works.
But it works. Have you seen what people can wear in their bras? No, come on. Great. All right. So you've got that. Anything else you're gonna do to plan for tonight?
I'm just gonna, once we're out of earshot of Ben, I'm going to be like, that was the hardest thing. And why?
Oh my god. Penny, spectacular! You were absolutely outstanding. You did so great. Let's go back. Let's go prepare.
None of that was true.
You did so great.
None of that was true.
She's like hyperventilating. And he's just all sweat.
Like all the
Oh.
sweats. Like it's disgusting.
Oh, you've got the like
Well,
awkward
I'll take
sweats.
Let's go.
Oh,
100%. Like
Penny.
she's trying to like hold a mug. She's like,
Hey, Penny, what if we go play with Brian?
yeah. Do you want me to show you all the different intricacies that I found within the cranium?
I would love that. Let's go. Let's get you some snacks from the kitchen and let's go meet your schools.
All right. Yay.
Yeah, when we pass the kitchen, I'm just going to, again, if there's food left unattended, it's mine now.
Ellie, it's a
Run,
good
Penny.
thing that there are like maids in this place because if not, like Ellie's room would just smell like rotting food all the time. Just like keep stuffing bread underneath her
Yep.
bed. In case of
Valid.
emergency.
Like squirreling it away.
Little do we know that's how we invent penicillin.
That's it. Yeah.
Great. You guys continue
And we'll just
on your nice friend time. While Ryan, meanwhile, is trying to hold it all together, walking down the halls with Atlas out towards the gardens. He's not wearing his armor now. He's wearing like a tunic with the royal crest on it. And yeah, he looks nice. He's got his hair all brushed, like, you know, like he's put something in it to keep it in place.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to say to him or talk to him about before you get there?
No.
Okay. He looks like he tries to start a conversation with you a couple times, but every time you look at him, he looks away. He opens the door out to the gardens for you, and you lead the way. And you can see there's a nice little table set. It's set for 3. And you can see Empress Penelope is sitting there, and there are about a dozen guards surrounding the area where you'll be eating. Gives it a real sense that you're being kind of watched from all angles.
Yeah, it's a lot of guards. It's a lot of guards.
And it's definitely more than she needs.
I mean, this is... I mean, and this is family.
Yeah, this is like normal.
Well, I mean, not me, but I mean...
She has, you see that besides, as you get closer, besides the table where there's food, there's also like a table where someone is like preparing drinks. And there's another little table with what looks like her sword laid out, just in case she needs it, I guess. She's drinking something in a tall glass with ice that looks kind of... It's like clear. It's got some leaves in it. As you come up to the table, Atlas pulls out the chair that is across from her for you.
I will not hesitate, but sit down very politely.
Okay.
And not look terrified.
Okay. Let's do a deception roll then.
Can I do persuasion?
If you're specifically trying to make her think you're confident, no. You can do it.
Fine.
I believe in you.
Fine. That's a 19.
That's not bad.
22.
22. Look at that. See, sometimes the dice are in your favor.
22.
Which dice today is helping you out?
That is, I don't even know. I don't know who made this. I think it might be HD, but it's like a blue.
It's very
like half
pretty.
Blue, half clear.
Okay. There you go. Not going to dice jail today.
With my own dice.
You sit down and you pull that off better than Atlas does when he goes and sits kind of between the two of you. So like you're on this side, she's on this side, and Atlas is sort of over here. So the last side of the table is open for people to serve and things like that. As you sit down,
so is it like triangular?
No, it's like a long table. It's just that
or am I like directly across from her?
Yeah, she's staring you in the eyes.
Okay. Okay.
But he's between you in case something happens.
I got this.
He takes a seat, and as he does, someone comes over with a glass, sets it in front of you, and pours some of the drink in. Do you have some?
Yes. Yes. That's the polite thing to do. Yes.
It is...
Small sip.
It is
small sip.
Very alcoholic and minty.
Mojito. I like mojito. I like mojito. Okay.
Atlas gets a glass as well, but he ignores it for the moment. Penelope hasn't really looked at you yet. She's sitting there, and relaxing, and then she turns her gaze towards you, and you feel like you're 3 inches tall. She says, "Hello, dear."
Thank you so much for inviting us for tea. That's incredibly kind of you.
Well, I only actually invited you. She looks over at her son with like a bit of a, like, what an interesting choice. Look.
Well, we just enjoy spending time together, so I hoped it wouldn't be a problem.
Is that so? And what do you and my son talk about?
Of course. Lots of things.
Such as?
He showed me how to polish his armor, and we talk about his training and day-to-day things.
You prepare his breakfast every day?
No, I don't prepare it.
Oh, but you share breakfast together, do you?
I'm sure you know he's very busy. I mean, and unfortunately, oftentimes he's out in the training grounds before I'm even awake, so it's not as often as we'd like, but
But surely you've shared some time together in the past 2 months.
has it been so long already? Oh, that's just flown by. I mean, we do our best, but the work of a future king is overwhelming sometimes, and right, Atlas?
Yes. Mother, perhaps we can move on to other subjects. But his mother raises her hand. She says, "Tell me, how does he take his coffee in the morning?"
Atlas doesn't drink coffee in the morning. He has tea.
She smiles, just slightly.
That's right, isn't it? That's right, because I drink it cold after he leaves. Tell me I don't pay attention in games. You tell me I don't pay attention in games.
Do you like the drink?
Nice fucking try, Penelope. Oh. Yes, strong. Very nice.
I rather enjoy it.
Is it a specialty to the capital? I've not had it before.
I found a group of nomads who drank it in the north, and I rather liked it. So now it is mine.
It's delicious. Made a good choice.
Luckily, I kept some of their craftsmen available and alive to brew some of their alcohol here. But you don't keep to the lower levels, do you?
go where I'm told.
Are you with child yet? As she says it, Atlas says, "Mother," and sits up slightly. He holds up her hand.
No.
What a shame.
Not yet.
But you've been trying, I'm sure.
Well, these things can take time. As you know, it hasn't been that long, and it's not a rush.
You two don't touch very much, do you?
It seems impolite in public.
Nothing of the sort. Go ahead. Why don't you give your lover a kiss?
Right here. I mean, this is lunch. This is
Now.
at a table we're eating. We don't have to. All right.
All right. How are you? What are you gonna do here?
Like I want to like look at him first. Like, is he panicking as much as I am? I mean, it's not a big deal. It's like it's a kiss, right?
He's uncomfortable, but he's holding it together. Like you can see some panic in his eyes when he looks at you, but otherwise he looks pretty calm.
Yeah, like we're gonna look at each other. We got this. We got this. Got this. Okay, right?
Okay.
That's the message that I'm sending, right? Yep. I'll kiss him.
Okay. Are you gonna get up? Or are you gonna wait? Nothing.
I'm gonna wait for him to get up. That seems right.
Okay.
That seems right.
He pushes back from the table.
I don't know. Shit. Just choose wrong.
Walks over towards you and offers you a hand so that you can stand. And time for a deception kiss. You gotta sell this as you guys have done this a lot.
Yep. This is not the first one. No. No. Absolutely not. This is weird kissing like all the time, right? Constantly. like people are always like, stop kissing, guys. Because it's that constant. Right. Okay. Deception. That's a 17, which makes it a 20 altogether.
Wow. All right. So Atlas moves in a bit, and he puts his hands on your hips. And how do you sell this kiss? Like, do you? What do you do that really makes this like? Okay, yeah.
This is not my area of expertise. So if anybody should be selling this, it probably should be Atlas. Like, I'm not so good at this. Shit. It's not even like there's movies, right? So it's not even like you could be like, oh no, like I know how this is done. Like I don't know what this looks like. I don't know like what romantic kisses. Like I guess no. I guess I have no fucking idea, right?
Doesn't have to be romantic. You could just start grabbing at his bits. Throw your arms around his neck. Feel up his chest. Go straight down. I don't know. This is the most horrifying idea for a kiss. Just grab him, rip him up.
Fuck. Right. God, what seems not over the top, but not over the top, but normal or just. I want to feel like, oh my God. I honestly swear, like my first reaction is like she's probably gonna have her hands like on his shoulders, which is not.
All right.
That's not.
Let's go into this.
That's
Let's lean into
not,
this.
like-
So he kind of grabs your hips and you kind of grab his shoulders, and it seems like it's gonna be awkward. And then he like slides his hand into the small of your back, and your hands kind of slide down his chest. And like the fabric is nice, so it's comfortable, and he's a good kisser. Like he knows what he's doing. And roll me a d20.
Come on, Blue. 19.
Cool.
This is my favorite dice in the world. That's 22. 22 altogether.
Okay, it's still just 19. I just want the total, just the dice, but it's a pretty good kiss. Like you like almost pull away for a second and then deepen it. Like there's like a good. It seems like you can both kind of put aside how awkward this is for a minute and just kind of be like find a sense of like relief in each other. It's like you are both uncomfortable and you both know it, and there's like a sense of camaraderie in that, and it really helps you guys sell this.
Yeah, we got this. We can do this together.
When you pull apart, you kind of hold each other's eyes for like a long second, and you really haven't looked at Atlas for this long before, and you see like a rush of feelings through his eyes. It's very complicated thoughts. And then he gives you like a little smile, like half apologetic, half like thankful.
She'll smile back. Bright red.
Okay.
Bright fucking red.
When you pull away from each other, he keeps his hand on your back and like touching the chain where it kind of settles at the dip of your back. And he looks at his mother and says, "Are you satisfied now, Mother?" She just stares at you for a moment, and then she picks up her glass and starts to drink, and Atlas nods for you to sit down. Like, that's as good as you're going to get.
Yep. Good. Sit back down.
All right. Penny or Elly, or rather the players who play them, any other awkward questions that you think the queen should ask? Or perhaps people watching in the stream, any other awkward things you think might make Ryan and Atlas uncomfortable?
Rude.
It's called collaboration.
Rude. It's rude.
You can think of something uncomfortable for the queen to ask to really prove that they're together.
I think Chris is still there. There were there's some like delay like in the stream.
Yeah.
But Chris was there.
Michael or Sarah, thoughts?
You can just say no, and we can end the torture, by the
You
way.
get 10 XP if you say something.
Just throw that out there.
10 XP.
Oh,
Don't you
I
dare.
need to.
Are they sharing the bed? Maybe they should get rid of her tiny closet room.
How does she know about the closet room? Was she in his bedroom? She didn't.
She's not like going through his garbage looking for used condoms. Like, it's not. Come on.
Let's see.
What are those?
I'm like, hold on. I'm gonna. All right, I just have one like asking something about like a birthmark in a weird place, or like obviously I'm not gonna know that. That's all, like not gonna know that one.
He's a third nipple somewhere.
Somewhere,
Third.
like a nipple just
Like
roams
the third one
body.
is the best one, by the
Like
way.
I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere.
Somewhere,
Yeah.
but where?
Every day it's a new spot.
Every once in a while, like
Changes from day
up
to
Just
out the
days.
day.
collar and
Just
then
has to be
back there.
circumcised or something really awkward.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh, that.
Only half.
Unfortunately, nothing's coming to me. I don't have any awkward.
Only half.
Only half.
Nearly headless? How could you be nearly headless?
I have to go back in and do the other half later.
And it's just like I haven't looked at it that closely.
That's a good answer. He only likes it from behind. Atlas is all about doggy style.
I haven't seen it. Do you know what? Better that than saying I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could have just gone for the angle of like, well, we don't
It turns
kiss.
out
Like he just does his job and leaves.
we don't. It's not.
He doesn't kiss me. Gross.
Yeah.
You don't kiss a whore.
Like, this isn't Pretty Woman. Even though Pretty Woman had a happy ending. This is not gonna have a happy ending. No.
So the last thing, you guys continue on lunch, and it's completely awkward, but you seem to manage to handle it okay. And just before kind of the night, or as the sun is setting, it's early or late. It's fall. Sun is setting earlier lately, and she says, "I am concerned that you two aren't spending enough time together. Atlas, I think you can put aside your training for a while, don't you think?" He looks like he wants to complain, but what is there to do? So he just nods and says, "Of course, Mother. I'll see to that." And he looks over at you like, yay.
Or friendship is the best kind.
Lovely. Great.
Forced friendship.
Congratulations.
Yay.
You managed to fake out Empress Penelope pretty darn well.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
I mean, you still gotta get knocked up sometime soon, or, you know.
Look, these things can take a while. Look, that's just biology.
Yeah.
These things can take a while.
All right. You head back towards your rooms. Atlas, once you get back inside, he turns to you and he says, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, are you?
Fine. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't worry. I know that was acting for both our benefits. I get it. It's not.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. I haven't kept anything down since breakfast. We'll see you tonight.
You feeling okay?
Perhaps we can speak later. Seems we'll have the time for it now.
Right. Seems like.
Okay. He heads off on his way. You head upstairs.
So, for people who are watching, if you didn't see, I did a live today on the Darkness and Dragons live stream Instagram, where I made a set of Elly Pilwicken dice, and I'm going to have those done and finished and painted, and they are going to be up as a giveaway in the next Twitch live stream. So if you are here, you can win some Elly dice next week. And then maybe not this weekend, but sometime during next week, then I'm going to make the penny dice. And then the same thing, I'll have a set of penny dice up for a giveaway. And then I'm in Canada, so I can't do the DM dice till I'm back. But it's all coming up. I don't need dice because I'm not gonna make Ryan dice.
You gotta make
Ryan, but
You gotta make Ryan dice.
gotta.
but, I mean, I can't
It's
use my
real.
own dice. My own dice hate me. They betray me.
Maybe these ones will be your
No,
saving grace.
it won't.
Give them away to somebody.
They never are. They never are. You think like I made you? No,
They turn on their creator.
absolutely. Bastards. I don't know, Melissa, are you using the dice that I made?
Always.
Not good for me.
No?
Oh, they seem to be all right so far.
Mm-mm.
Hang on, let me go get
Wait.
a new set for today.
Eggnog is the juice of demons. Lactose intolerant? Yeah, right.
That is lies.
You
I
need
also
to get
moved-
the lactate.
Who said
The
that?
lactate chewables. The lactate chewables, they work.
Oh,
Seriously.
so
I mean, they taste like shit, but they work.
I moved my dice roller so it's closer to the mic so that you guys can hear me roll.
The clickety clacks?
You hear?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
There it-
my
there it is.
time.
My dice tray's got a felt bottom feed up here.
Natural 20.
Small.
I wasted it.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
I'm gonna
What would
use
Ryan dice look
my
like?
beautiful buy dice, which are just so pretty. They
Ooh.
all come out all
I made them.
but they're
I
so
love
pretty.
those.
I also made those.
Yeah, of course you made those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week I was using the dice that are a black oily substance, which is an homage to Laura and I's first game, where our GM asked us to roll a perception check because we saw a black oily substance. And when we rolled a 20, he in fact confirmed that yes, it was oil.
Is it oil? Yeah, I don't know. It's oil.
It was
Yeah,
in
it's
fact
oil.
oil.
I don't know. But I haven't planned out the Ryan dice. But if you're here and you're watching, the Elly dice are. If you don't want to go over to Instagram and watch the actual live, you don't have to. They are.
Great, so you should.
You should. They're. I want to say like. I feel like every time I get a little bit carried away, and I think I did again this time. So bear with me here. Okay, they are three layers. Okay. It is a translucent smoke layer with a rainbow glitter. There is a light blue opaque layer. On top of the light blue opaque layer, I then put some frosty kind of glitter, some chunkier glitter. I then did a dark blue with blue purple shift glitter in it. And then the whole thing has silver flake in it, and I'm not done yet. And then there's also some white alcohol ink, like a peachy white alcohol ink that should make like kind of like snowy finger tendrils. And then I'm gonna ink them in copper. So what the fuck did I do? What the?
You made a creation that is gorgeous because I was watching that and I was drooling. I was like, please.
Seriously,
Yes.
I tried to make
So if
I
that
made a
was
dice box for one of.
like if that wasn't enough
Melissa's
of a selling
characters.
pitch, like to win
I was
that.
like, no, like no, he's really simple, like whatever. He like was born in the forest, Ryland, right? Have you seen any of my dice? Ryland, okay. So I started with this box and I put like moss in. And then I'm like, okay, just moss and some like leaves, right? No, okay. Then I put some glitter in. And I'm like, maybe I'll just need some chunky glitter. Like, by the end of it, I'm looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck have I done?
It's a beautiful box.
Monster.
I have zero control. Oh, and then with the leftovers, I've also made Elly a trinket box. A little hexagon trinket box to put your Elly dice in. I know, right? Surprise. Surprise, bitch. Okay. Yeah.
Delicious.
I have no self-control when it comes to dice. No self-control.
That's amazing.
Sorry.
I love your lack of self-control.
Yeah, it works out really well for
none.
us.
I was like, I'll just put some more glitter. Like I had more glitters out, and then I had to put them away. Like I looked at like my spread that I had out on the table, and I was like, "Shh, fuck off, Laura. Put some of this away." I had like blue glitters, and I was like, "What am I doing with my life? Like I don't even know."
You're doing great. That's what you're doing.
You're living your best life.
Everything
Apparently.
is awesome.
Apparently. But yeah, if you want to watch how I made them, they're up on Darkness and Dragons live stream on Instagram in the like where your stories are.
Yeah.
If you click live, it's in there. It's a fucking mess. Go watch it.
It's an informative mess.
It's a disgrace.
Are we going to throw it up on YouTube as well later?
Disgrace. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to edit it, but I'll put it up on the YouTube channel in case people want to see it. So, yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
Well, we've got about another hour, and we still got a lot of exciting things to happen. So let's dive in. Before the break, we had some lovely. We saw everyone have a bit of a conversation and decide that they're going to go together to go deal with this glass key and deliver it as Carmen requested. Ryan had an awkward brunch with the queen, and her and Atlas managed to convince her that they were in fact sleeping together, although they have not been. Ellie and Penny managed to convince a guard that they needed some support in getting a letter signed, and did that successfully. So it's really been a pretty lucky day for you guys. Everything's been going really well. I think that needs to change. So, nighttime. And everyone knows at nighttime, all the rolls are twice as hard.
Oh no. I mean, yeah.
Penny knows.
It's not a rule. It's not in the player's handbook.
Mama.
Okay, so
Mama.
it as the sun sets, you guys are free to go out into the night and sneak out of the castle grounds, or just walk out the front door since you have your letter.
Yep. Wherever we meet, I'm just gonna. We'll just show up, I guess. And when we see Ryan, we'll be like, "Look what we got!" and just pull out the paper. That's like our written permission form. Mom and Dad signed.
Well, Ben signed.
Yeah, it's signed by some guy named
There's names on there.
Ben Williger. And it has some weird last name for you. You're like, of the Poughkeepsie?
Yeah, that's Poughkeepsie. Yep, that's us. You know, we needed a disguise name to get us out, because clearly, otherwise, people are gonna know that we were out and about and stuff.
Ellie did include her whole name as well as the fake name, but yeah, that's the idea.
Right.
All right. You head out the gates, not trying to hide at all, just walking straight out.
I think so.
Everyone's got their equipment. Are you all prepared in case you have a battle ahead, or are you wearing pretty clothes?
Well, I'm wearing my regular clothes, but I think because I'm used to sleuthing in the evenings and in the dark, that I'm wearing more of like my evening.
Your evening
stuff. Yeah, so less bright colors, much more like violet.
I imagine Penny wearing like almost the exact same dress, but like less petticoat and like darker purple and like maybe covering more of her arms. Like maybe it's like a long sleeves or something.
It is. It gets chilly in the evening.
Of course, when you're in the graveyard, as people are at night. Great. So the guard at the gate
digging
looks
up bodies. I do.
The guard at the gate gives you guys kind of a quizzical look when he sees the name on it, but shrugs and hands it back to you and says, "You need to be back by morning. This is only good for one day."
Can do.
Have a good night.
See you later.
You walk off into the night.
Bye.
Bye.
You have a map of the city, thanks to Penny, your resident map person. And you start traveling towards the address that was listed. As you start off, you're definitely in the well-off quarter of the city. As you leave the castle, which is much more of a kind of like residence than it is like kind of like a defense area of the castle, or a defense area. You go into kind of where the nobles would live. Penny, your house is not too far from here. And as you continue, you get into kind of the merchant sector.
Let's go the other way.
Yeah, let's not go to Penny's home. Yet.
Let's not go that way. Let's
Does Penny get all weird when we get near it?
Oh, good question. Yeah, Penny starts acting a little
Do we notice?
edgy.
It's like, I think we have to take this side street. I think it'll be a little bit faster if we go this way.
It looks like if we just go down.
No, I think if we go this
Road.
way, it'll be much faster. Trust me.
But if you look at the map, though, it's almost a straight line if we're going down that way.
Yeah, no, but no, we need to curve. We need to go around.
But a curved line is longer than a straight line, Penny.
Yes, you're right. But I don't want to go down that way.
Are you okay?
Do you guys want to roll?
I
Do
don't wanna-
you guys want to have a contest here to see if you can figure it out? Penny will roll deception, and you guys can roll insight.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me get it.
Get them clicky clack.
Wait, this is perception?
Insight.
Oh, not as good. 15.
Ellie got a
Oh, no.
15. Okay, an 8. An 8 to deception.
11.
Cool. They are not falling for it, Penny. Like, they're not letting go. Like, you're standing at the edge of this pathway, and like they're just standing there like, what are you doing? Like, you're gonna have to give them something, or they're not gonna come with you.
So this, if we keep going down that way, we enter into the neighborhood that I used to live in and where I grew up, and I don't want to go there right now.
I didn't know you used to live around here.
Mm-hmm.
Like your parents live down there.
Do they still live down there?
Your mum and your dad.
Well,
Both of them.
You don't want to go home?
That's an interesting question. Mm. Can we go around?
I mean, this time maybe, but maybe next time we come back near it and you have to tell us the truth.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right. We'll go around.
Thank you.
All right. You head down.
On a completely different topic.
Yeah, I just poke Rylan with my elbow and I'm like, Penny's lying.
I'm like very joviously and I think I'm like, okay guys, so I've been thinking and I think we need to have a really good talk because we've already been in a couple of situations where life-threatening things have happened, and I just want to know, what do you want to have happen with your dead bodies? Like for me, I'm hoping like a sky burial because I think that is really cool to be like connected.
That's
so
actually a very fair question.
When A sky burial is when you're put way up in a mountain area and you let birds eat you.
Oh.
Birds.
Yeah, we do pyres from where I'm from.
Do you want that when you die?
Of course. Then your ashes are scattered across all the lands, and you're
Okay.
everywhere. You're in the dirt. You're in the animals. You're in the people.
I'm just going to write this down if that's okay. Okay. So
Is that the handbook for the recently deceased?
yeah. Okay.
Bad
Pilwick Pyre Fire.
Pyre fire. Ryan?
And then ashes scattered. Anywhere in particular?
Oh, everywhere. Find the highest point you can and just chuck them. Just chuck them. I'll end up where I need to be.
Chuck them. And Ryan? If you don't know, it's okay. You can think about it.
If I die with you two, right?
Oh, I thought you were going to end it there. I'm like, you're going to die.
I mean, I don't think you will, but yeah, if you do.
If I die in your presence, the two of you, right? Us
Mhm.
three together at some point, whenever. Just burn me there. No ashes, no nothing.
Burn.
Just no body, no.
That seems a little weird. You don't have any ceremonies or processes or anything?
No.
What about your people? Don't you have like a way of doing things?
No.
Is Ryan lying?
Absolutely, Ryan's lying.
May I
Everybody has a
insight
way to
check
deal
her?
with the dead. Yeah.
I am 100% believing her.
That's a 9.
All right, Ryan, you want to roll a deception? Although I think it's pretty hard for Elly to not lose with a 9.
18.
Yeah. I guess not. I guess maybe they just don't care. Maybe like they do whatever is convenient. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, yeah. That's very strange, but sure. I mean, yeah, whatever you want. We'll find some.
I will need to take. Yeah, I'll be able to take some fiery magic, maybe when I get more experience and I can do some research. But I can make sure that happens.
On the spot. No pyre. No nothing. Just
Light me up.
What about like
Incineration.
apology? Can we like
No.
some words?
No.
No, it's okay. We can do that afterwards. We can have like a special week.
Fine.
So
All
remember,
right.
sky
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Scab in the mountains where the birds can eat you.
So, you guys have this delightful
That's what we're talking about.
conversation. Yeah, as you walk through the marketplace, people are closing up their stalls, and quite a few of them kind of give you guys a look like, what the fuck? You know?
They're like,
How do
yeah,
you
where
think
do you want to die? How do you want to die?
Yeah, when you die, what do you want to happen to
Someone
Potter?
put
I'm gonna die on a mountaintop.
It's a very important question.
It's a very
Just leave it
very
out for
important
raccoons
question.
to eat.
Yeah. Well, apparently
Trash
that's what Penny
panda.
wants.
The
Give my
birds,
skull to
though.
my
The
sister.
trash pandas don't deserve it.
Birds.
All right. You wake
She won't know what to do with it.
You make your way through the marketplace and down into what looks like the slums, the poor area of town. There are people sleeping on the streets, trying to keep warm. It's generally not too cold this time of year, but at night it's certainly colder. And you can see people kind of huddled together in these little makeshift areas where they're kind of pulling together for a sense of safety. Few of them ask for coins as you guys pass.
I'm not allowed to have money.
Me either.
I'm casting mage armor.
Penny!
Don't touch me.
Oh, Penny. What an elitist.
I'll give them a few days of my rations though from my pack or whatever.
All right, you give them some bread you left under your bed earlier today.
Bed bread.
Bed bread. The healthiest kind of bread. All right, and
This kind of bread.
you narrow in on the address that you were supposed to be going to. What is everyone's passive perceptions?
13?
Where is that even listed?
Wait, what is your perception?
-2?
If this was 4th edition, it would be right up here.
Well,
What
Where
is
is-
your perception?
whatever your
Like,
perception is plus 10.
Plus bonus. Yeah.
11. But seriously, where is that on my sheet? Oh, there it is.
Usually it's right
Passive
beneath the
wisdom.
skills.
Ellie, yours is the highest.
Oh, 5th edition sucks.
If you're proficient
Oh,
in it,
lovely.
and if you're proficient in perception, you can add your proficiency bonus to it.
Good to know. Ellie, you
Wait,
got
what?
a 13.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh, did you get higher then?
14.
Hey, 14 works. You can feel the presence of someone watching you guys as you near the address.
Like trying to like casually look around, but I look like I'm literally having a seizure while I'm trying to do it. I'm like,
You catch the edge of someone's form on a rooftop nearby before they slip back into shadows.
don't panic, you guys. But there might be someone watching us right now.
I freeze in place.
Nope. Don't panic. I'll just like put an arm around Penny and just start dragging her. Are we? Oh God. Should we try to lose them?
You're only a couple blocks away from where you're going.
Uh,
You'd have to go past it and loop around, maybe.
Oh. I don't think we have time.
Do you want to split up? I can go around. I'm very stealthy.
I can make like a diversion because I'm supposed to be like I can be outside if I wanted to.
What? Leave
Like-
me outside?
No, it was like a diversion. It's okay. I'll be with you guys.
I mean, Penny, if you want, but no offense, you're kind of squishy.
I know.
Squishy, and I'd like pinch your cheeks.
No, come on. Okay, I'll stick with you guys.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's
How
nothing.
far are we from the house?
Where you're going? A couple blocks.
I think we can make it.
I think we're fine. Let's just
We don't
let's
want to
go-
get. We don't want to get there and have somebody follow us. So, I don't want people following us to the place we're supposed to be taking the key. If somebody's following us and we don't want to go exactly to the place that we're going, so if somebody is following us, if there's a chance, then we should probably sort that before we get there and somebody witnesses you pulling the key out of your tits.
It does seem like there's
Should
only
we
one person, if that
Confront
helps.
that? Maybe we should.
us Bye. I mean, sure. Okay, let's do this. Let's try your.
Maybe we.
Let's try your
Mm-hmm.
splitting up and getting the guy.
Can I circle back? Right. So if Penny and Elly keep going, can I stealthy circle back and try and come up, like it's from the roofs? I can do that. I'm very dexterous.
You sure
Can
could.
I try and follow the person from behind and see if they?
Yeah, depending on how closely
The
they're
person's
watching,
going to keep following.
they're probably
Elly
going to
and-
notice you moving, but
Then I'll try and lose them in between. But because they can't keep eyes on both me and Penny and Elly.
it's true.
And I'm assuming that they're. I'm here. I'm assuming they're following Elly here.
No.
I could
I'm just gonna
be walking
stick a glass tea in my
target.
boobs. I'm sure it's not me.
I could like start talking really loudly and be like, "Boy, I can't wait to meet the person."
Yeah, Grandpa's been waiting for us for hours.
All right.
Yep, the grandpa, Mr. Grandpa.
Okay, you guys are doing the world's worst deception job. I appreciate that. From actually a roof up ahead of you, you hear a snicker.
Oi, who's laughing at my grandpa?
It was laughing at my grandpa. Okay, as you come around the corner, you get narrowing on in the house, you see a humanoid. You can't really make out too many of their features. Sitting on the edge of a roof, legs hanging over.
Hello? Hello? I'm gonna like wave hi.
They hop down from the roof. They land on first a little wood pile, and then hop down to the ground. Very dexterous and agile.
I give a little clap.
Like, Penny, don't clap for him. He
But
laughed
it
at
was really cool. Okay.
Whoever it is,
It wasn't all that. No.
whoever it is does a sweeping bow regardless.
All right.
Ryan, have you snuck away to try to get like circle in on this person?
Yeah.
Okay. They close the distance between. Is this what Ellywick wears? Is like part of the costume? Like giant, fluffy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a real cat that's still alive. It's a lot.
They narrow in on you guys and lift back their hood. And you see a person with short cropped brown hair. They look between you with a twinkle of amusement and say, "Does one of you have my key?"
What key? Who? Do any of us recognize this person?
Nope.
What like what race are we talking about? Human, elf?
They look like maybe like half elf. Like certainly some elven features, but very mild.
Okay.
Maybe even like half elf down the line, like quarter elf or whatever would be.
Okay.
There was an elf in there somewhere.
Somewhere in there. Just enough to give a bit of the fey look.
Okay.
Ryan,
Yeah, can we help you?
Ryan, you're sneaking up behind this person. Are you going to try to do anything?
Right. I should have asked this before. I assume that when I go out, am I just stealing a rapier? Just like a really shitty one?
You
Have
can
I stolen other weapons?
You can take one of Atlas's. Atlas has one of like every weapon.
Yeah. Sure.
He doesn't use it.
He's got a
very
nice
much,
one.
so.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
I'll just stuff that down the front of my pants, like front of my dress.
Fun fact: rapiers don't work well against the human body, or rather, they work very well. Regardless, you have your rapier.
Putting holes in them.
Is your rapier drawn?
No. Do I have a dagger?
Yep.
Okay. So ideally, like I'd like to be behind him, and if he's speaking to Elly and Penny, I'd like to be kind of like behind, like in the shadows. I haven't decided. I'm probably gonna just stab him first and ask questions later, but I haven't really decided that yet. So,
okay.
but my ultimate go-to is I'm gonna. Yeah.
Okay, so you're prepared.
I'm gonna dagger him in the side.
You're prepared to attack when and if there is a need
In the
to.
kidneys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you two are just
attack is ready. That's the thing, right? Ready in attack.
I get where you're going.
Yeah, I've got like my hand on one of like my... Yeah.
So you guys are
I've
playing
got my hand
dumb.
on one of my belt axes. And, yeah.
If you're coming to this sector with armor and weapons like that, you have to have come from the capital. And there's only
I'm not
one
wearing
reason
armor.
People
I don't have any weapons.
They look at you and smirk and say, I can smell the magic coming off you.
Aw, thanks. I've been
rather-
practicing, so you know.
I can't exactly. And they lift their hand, and as they do, a snake curls out from their neck, and like sits over the hand and like tastes the air.
Oh, cool. What's his name?
Vox.
Aw, that's nice. Cool.
Good snack.
Good snake.
Good snack.
He rubs it under the
Good
chin.
snack.
So, Carmen sent you then?
Maybe. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Sorry.
Much rogue. Very bad.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does and how would you know something like that?
Because you have my key. I'd very much like to take it off your hands.
Yeah, who are you?
Ah,
I
how
was sent to deliver it,
how
to a
impolite am I?
not a person.
They do a deep bow. Lien Farwind. Ferdinand, nice to meet you.
Lien?
Lien, Lein,
Lien.
Farwind. I find it rather better to keep an eye on people bringing things to me. And to be honest, I would have let others deal with you by the time you arrived at the house, but you caught sight of me. Not everyone can.
Can I roll an insight to see if this guy is really on the level?
Sure.
All right.
Were you sent here by the devil? No, good
Ooh.
sir, I'm on the level.
No?
Got a 1.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Like, he's good. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's good. Elly, we should
Unsurprisingly,
probably just,
Penny trusts everyone. And is no good at deciding who is trustworthy.
Yep, that's pretty on brand. Elly, maybe we should, I mean, if this is who we're supposed to drop it off to, maybe we should. Like, he is clearly where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, well, we've got questions still.
That's right, yeah. We've got questions still.
If that's the case, then best we get out of sight. Agreed?
Okay.
Yes, I think that would be best.
Okay.
And I just start looking for, like, Ryan, because I'm like, oh god, he's gonna murder him! Oh god.
Lien turns and walks towards the
Yeah,
address that you guys were heading to.
See? He's totally on the level.
Yep.
What are you doing? Shoot!
Sorry, I had little troublemakers.
That's cats.
Yeah.
Catch the fever.
That's
Yeah,
cats.
yeah.
That's cats for you.
Yeah, so Lien starts leading you towards the address.
I'd like to try to make a perception to see if I can find Ryan.
Sure. Ryan, roll a stealth check
see
in
her.
opposition.
Mom. Sure.
Okay.
18.
I got 11.
Penny, you have no idea where Ryan went. Maybe back
I'm
to
a
the castle?
rogue.
I'm grabbing onto Elly's arm, and I'm like, Elly, I think Ryan's gone.
And I'm just like, yeah, Ellie's just like, I don't think she's gone. I think she's somewhere here.
She's gone. She's left us.
I just imagine the two of you
like a
holding each other,
like a safety.
Oh, I'm like, ooh, she's gone.
Yeah.
She's
I'm
left
like,
us.
I'm staying close to this guy because I'm like, I think she's gonna pop out and kill you. Just like.
All right. Lien leads
yeah, I don't know how to.
Lien leads you directly to the door that you came here to find.
And I just look around and I'm like, why, yes, this is Grandpa's house.
They do a complicated series of knocks. And the door opens.
Well, that just... I'm like, Penny, it's a magic door. Remember that.
Oh, I remember that. It's pretty easy.
All right. Lien opens the door and says, "Would you like to come in?"
Why, yes, we'd love to come into Grandpa's house.
Sounds good to me.
Elly and Penny head inside.
I'm trusting this guy.
I'm trying to look around for her as we're heading in. Just to give her like a.
As you pass by, Lien asks, "Is your friend not joining us?"
What the fuck is this guy?
I mean, if we could find her. Yeah.
She went back to the palace.
I don't know what it is. I thought I
Ryan, if you want, you can either come out or you can kind of survey the area, kind of peek in upper story windows and things like that. Try to get some more information if you like, or you can join the others.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna surveillance. You guys go.
Sneaky rogue. All right.
You got
Ryan
this.
does not appear. The
Yeah,
door
I'm gonna
closes.
do sneaky rogue stuff.
The room is. It looks like kind of like maybe a 2-bedroom house, like on the main floor. It's not especially big and not especially nice. You see some tables laid out with some magical reagents. There are a few people in the room. And you see some banners on the wall. And at first they look like they're clear black. But as the light, the candlelight in the room flickers, you see an image appear. Yeah. So whatever these banners are.
What's the image?
The image is actually a candle being held up, but from the flame, it like looks almost like a dragon. So the flame is stylistically done as if it is alive, and indeed, as the light hits it, because of the way it shimmers, it almost looks like it's moving.
Ooh, can I do some kind of a check to see if I recognize that in any of my studies?
Sure. History, perhaps?
I can do history.
Okay.
23.
Holy crap.
I'm well hurt, yo.
You see this and immediately remember this from something Nicholas was telling you about back in the day. This is the banner of the unseen. And they are basically like they are against the Empire in all its forms. They definitely see themselves as freedom fighters, and the capital and the royal guard and things like that would see them as terrorists. They've been operating in this city since you were a kid.
I'm just like surveying. Yeah, I'm checking out everyone in the room. I'm like,
cool.
No. No.
You look around the room, taking in the people.
I think I'm just like...
And you see somebody near the back laying in a bed with their legs stitched up. And it's wrapped in bandages. And this person looks distressingly familiar.
Who is it?
Oh, no. Penny.
We let him go. He should be grateful, by the way.
Who is it?
Penny, remember that, the guy from the other day who, we cut his Achilles heel and then tried to let him go and all that?
Oh!
He gave him a spear as a crutch.
Oh yes, I'm down.
Yes, so this is one of the men who originally had the last glass key that was stolen, and this is the one man who you let go, but left severely injured. He has not caught sight of you yet.
It's like back away from the door a little bit.
I think I'm doing the same.
Lien turns to you and crosses their arms. So then, you have the key.
Yes.
Can I have it?
What's it for? What's going on?
What's it for?
Maybe if you could tell me what it's for. Yeah.
Lien thinks about that for a minute.
My friend said it feels like hope. Or it was Manufactured with hope. By
I
hope.
imagine that's rather true. This is a key to a very special place in the castle. A special place that is hidden, that holds their deepest, darkest treasures and their greatest shames.
Wow. No wonder the prince stomped it the first time. Sorry. I mean, no wonder we never saw our first key.
That's more believable.
Lien definitely did catch that. And how would you know something like that?
Nope.
Lucky guess?
Yeah, yep. Full of random, completely unintelligible facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
They touch a dagger at their waist. More just drawing attention than anything. And say, please tell me you don't work for that idiot.
Are they the only one in the room? Outside of our friend?
There's probably about 5 people in this room. None of them have kind of gotten to attention or anything. They're kind of watching you, but they seem pretty happy to follow Lien's lead.
Well, as soon as he touches that dagger, I'll like step up to their coffee table or whatever they're doing, and I'll just put my leg up on it and roll up my leg sleeve. My legging? My pants leg. There we go. That's the word.
My leg sleeve.
Oh, Elly.
I know you would. Yeah.
All right. What's on your leg sleeve?
You know. Word. And that the cuff from that shows my enslavement to
them. I see.
And possibly quite hairy legs because she hasn't shaved in a long time.
Of course. If ever. Why
You
would
don't
you
know where
shave?
the stocking ends and the leg begins?
Yeah, why would you shave if you live in the north?
You're like, those are some beautiful stockings.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
When Lien sees it, they take their hand off their dagger and say, so you, like Carmen, were captured.
Yes. Yes, my people were taken and destroyed, and I was left as a slave.
Then perhaps it's more than coincidence that we meet each other. I rather think this is where you belong.
I mean, I don't think I belong within any of these walls, but definitely not the palace, so this seems like a better place.
We have people all over the city. People who stand against what Empress Penelope is doing. And if you know firsthand what she's capable of, we could use another eye in the castle.
Is Penny next to me?
Mm-hmm.
Penny looks like they're gonna, like, poop.
Without saying anything, can I say... I'm like, well, that might be something I must think about.
Yes, please do.
I'm not going to get myself, all my friends killed in some blood.
If you need to get a message to me in the future, you can send one through Carmen. It'll make its way to me eventually.
No. I was like, do you mind just giving us just one moment?
Certainly. Lien walks away and goes over to the man on the table.
Pull me over. I'll use my wing to kind of cover us to a little bit of like a privacy. Are you okay? Because you seem like you're having like
Yeah, I do. Oh boy. Guys, they're, oh,
What do you
they're
mean?
really not. Oh boy. They're like a terrorist organization. They want to destroy the capital. They is it?
What do you mean, Penny? You said this is meant for freedom, and these people are clearly trying to fight against what's going on in there. I'm just gonna get really close to Penny and just tell her, listen, probably not the best place to talk about this right now, but I think we should have a discussion because I think maybe views might be different.
Maybe. What are we going to do about the KEY?
Oh, the key. Yes.
Yeah.
That. I mean, I've known Carmen all my life, and I mean, she's kind of a shit, but still, I trust her more than the Crown Prince, and I feel like if they're talking about something that holds all the dirty, dark secrets and some type of wonder within the castle, like maybe we shouldn't let it be destroyed again. Maybe we should hand it over to these people. They'll keep it safe, because if we keep it with us and we leave here, I bet we're not leaving here.
Yeah, I know. There's more of them than there are of us.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure I could.
You can definitely take down. You could take down and throw down.
You know, take
at
down
least 2 of them.
But I mean, Penny, we would die.
Yeah, and I don't even know where Ryan is.
Nope. Flash to a scene of her breathing against the
window. Ryan is actually upstairs, inching a window open, and going into what looks like a storage room. So we'll find out what Ryan finds in the storage room later.
But yeah.
Oh boy. But we wouldn't know that, so okay.
Listen, I don't think they would give us, he would give us his name. They wouldn't take us to this clearly a spot that people inhabit and do their stuff in. I mean, I feel like maybe at least we should give them the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Maybe, even just for now, just till we can get out of here.
Okay. I'm getting really lightheaded. Okay.
Oh no, breathing too fast now.
Okay.
Like poor Penny. Yep. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right.
I just give her like I pull her into my side and I'll just give her the keys.
Okay. You're just gonna give Lien the key. Thank you very much.
Why do you say it like that? This is an act of trust, and it does not come easy.
The same is true for us. Believe me, you have nothing to fear from us. You've been harmed by the kingdom or by the empire as much as I have. You have my word. We will not be the ones to betray you.
Will we be hearing from you soon?
If you like. Lien gives you like a playful smirk. Like the idea that you'll want to hear from them is kind of exciting. Like, oh.
I just like put my hand on Penny's face to like calm her down. Shh.
All right.
Maybe.
You guys make it out without it being realized that you are the one who are the responsible for the last key disappearing. You head back out into the streets, and Ryan emerges from the shadows, having discovered something upstairs. Ryan, you successfully snuck into the upper floors and managed to find some stuff in their storerooms. Would you roll me a d6 so I can tell you what you found?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, you're muted.
3.
A 3. All right. You find a few things in this room. It seems like they're storing. You definitely see the flags that Penny saw downstairs, but they don't stand out to you as anything you recognize. The thing you end up picking up is what looks like a zine or a small manifesto. It looks like something just kind of mass produced, but like quickly and cheaply mass produced. And it sort of is like a propaganda thing about this
Propaganda.
group. The title of the one that you've picked up says "Death to the Empire." So you join your friends back on the street.
Okay.
Ryan, you're back! And I like immediately go and like hug her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hug Penny right.
They're- they want to bring down the
You're
Empire.
right. I don't want to look at Penny like she's not bleeding or anything.
No. But like she's starting to get like that runny snot, like almost crying aspect.
Pumpkin.
I don't have pockets. I don't have tissues.
It's okay. It's okay. They wanna like. Oh, sorry. Oh, they were bad. Oh, they were bad. Oh boy. Oh,
Where's the
boy.
key? Where's the key?
We gave it.
I
We
gave
gave it up. We gave it up. Mm-hmm.
I gave it to them.
Yeah. Oh boy. It's the banner of the unseen. I don't know if you know them. They're not good, at least from what I
I'm
know.
gonna hold up that pamphlet.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
These people?
No! Yeah, those people.
And now they have the key. Did you find out what the key goes to?
Mm-hmm.
It goes.
Well,
Penny, would you like to tell them?
a place with now Penny would know this more than I would, but I wrote it down so that she could remember.
Yeah.
The deepest, darkest secrets, and also deepest, darkest secrets and treasure, as well as their shame.
Yeah. Possibly something that could bring them down for good. Free us all.
Do you think when they come into the castle that we're not going to be killed along with them?
I don't think that's going to happen, but also I wouldn't let that happen to you guys. So I'm sure they're not after the people put into service for them. They would have knifed us right back there and taken the key for themselves.
I mean, that is true. We're still alive.
Exactly. Why would they leave us alive, if only to kill us later? We've done them a service. We've earned some form of trust, and
Do you mean they don't want anything else from you? They ask nothing else of you?
nothing.
No.
That was
Well,
it.
Elly, they did specifically say that they wanted somebody on the inside, and if you wanted to join them, they would be more than happy to have you.
Mm.
Are you keeping that a secret from Ryan and
That was if I wanted to.
Yeah.
That was if I wanted to. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
All right. The walk back to the castle is rather awkward as you guys are all kind of contemplating what it is to do. You can pass around this little zine if you like, with the details of this
I'm
group.
keeping it. I'm keeping it at the end, though.
Okay. When you make it back to the castle, Ryan slips it inside her robes, and you make it back in without incident. You all probably
I think
have
on
a
the
lot to
way
think about.
back,
Yep.
Yeah, on the way back, the walk back, I think I'm actively holding Ryan and Elly's hand.
Aw.
I'm
Penny's
just
the weak
squeezing
link.
it really, really tightly, like it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You all head back to your rooms for the night?
Yep.
Okay. I guess we'll figure out next game exactly what you guys are going to do about the unseen. Ryan, when you get to your room, you know you were supposed to meet Atlas here, and you're kind of preparing yourself mentally for whatever tonight holds. But when you get there, there's a note on the shared table that says, apologies, I have a migraine. I will see you in the morning. That's signed Atlas.
Then I'll go to bed.
Okay. You head to bed. So that is the end of this week's session. Sight unseen. So next week we will find out what you guys are going to do about this rebel organization, and maybe whether or not they recruit Elly.
Ooh.
Or whether Penny sells them out.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. If you have any thoughts or ideas for our next sessions, please let us know. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll also have this video up on YouTube in the next few days, so share it. And obviously, we're excited to see you guys in our next game, where we'll be giving away a set of Pilwicken dice that are, by Laura's own definition, way too complicated. So we'll probably be sharing pictures of those, and we can't wait to see you guys back.